guys, welcome back to Life by the Bow. We are headed to the Bahamas. We got our health visas approved and we got our passports. Clay, tell me what we're gonna do.
So first things first, we have to cross the ocean 100 miles in order to get to the Bahamas. We're leaving from our home here in the Florida Keys, but long story short, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you guys through our entire process of crossing to the Bahamas by boat, just in case it's something that you guys have thought about doing. We're gonna try to give you as many tips and tricks as possible, but once we get there, that's when the fun starts, because we are staying at the resort there in Bimini. It is one of the most amazing places to stay in all of the Bahamas. So we're so excited to show you not only the resort, but all the awesome things to do on a boat in Bimini. So it's about 6:45. It's about 2 to 4 foot seas. So let's see how fast we can get there. About halfway to the Bahamas, guys. We're in the middle of the ocean right now, so if we need help, we can't get it. So hopefully everything goes exactly as planned the whole rest of the way, which I'm sure it will. But what's amazing is I'm on autopilot. I don't even have to steer. We're cruising at about 35 miles an hour. We're getting a mile per gallon, which is awesome. But I'd say it's about 2 to 3 foot seas, which I would say is a pretty fair crossing. But one tip I want to give you guys, if you plan on doing a long range crossing just like this, learn how to use your trim tabs. Right now, I have my trim tabs buried. That way it's pointing my bow down. And what that's going to do is it's going to force the bow of the boat down, and it's going to allow the boat to cut through the waves a lot better, per se, if it were to be riding up on top of the water. So that's something really important. I always use my tabs on long range trips like this. Though you'll burn a little more fuel, it'll slow you down a little bit. It's gonna make things a lot more comfortable, and that's what this is all about. It's about being comfortable, it's about having fun, and it's about getting over to the Bahamas.
So we made it to the Bahamas, guys. The water is beautiful here. This is the #1 reason why Clay and I love just crossing over here. And before we do anything, guys, you've got to check into customs. You can't even fish until you check in and get your fishing permit. So Clay's gonna hop out, clear customs for us, and then we're gonna show you our favorite spots, because we've got time to kill right now. We can't check into 4. So you guys are gonna see why we love the Bahamas.
All right, guys, so here we are at Big Game. We have all of our paperwork in front of us before we go and actually check in. I actually fill all this stuff out beforehand, so that way I can just hop off the boat, go into customs, go into immigration, just hand them everything. That way I don't have to fill anything out here actually on the boat. I'm the master or captain of the boat, so I'm the only one that's actually allowed to get off of the boat. Everybody else has to stay inside of the boat until we actually clear. But I just want to show you everything that you need before you come over here. This is my health visa, Stephanie's health visas. I have all of my customs paperwork, which I filled out beforehand. I have my cruising permit, which I bought online. You can also just buy it here in the Bahamas, but like I said, I like to do all of this beforehand. And then, of course, passports, and then immigration cards. Before I leave the Bahamas, I always grab a couple of these cards, so that way I have them at home before I do my next crossing. So let's go ahead, let's hit customs, immigrations, check in, so we can show you guys around the island.
First stop of the day, guys. We're here at the Sapona Shipwreck. If you're here in Bimini, this is a must sea. So this is actually a concrete ship that ran aground in 1926, and it creates a really good spot for snorkeling because there's a lot of tropical fish that congregate around it. And we're gonna jump in and bring you guys with us to see all the fish. And as you're swimming through it, it's kind of spooky. It gets dark, there's like little tunnels and things you gotta swim through, so it's pretty interesting. So we're gonna jump in and bring you guys with us to explore.
The Sapona is so much more than a shipwreck. Today, it's a landmark that brings boaters together with one common interest, which is exploration. That's one of the biggest reasons why we travel to the Bahamas, as adrenaline just pumps through your body as you take a risk disconnecting from the world. This is something that you have to experience, which is why we love producing Life by the Bow. It's so much more than fishing and boating. It's recreating our experiences in a manner where our viewers can not only see, but feel our experiences. However, that's why we're here at the Sapona Shipwreck. As you swim through the frame and cracks and crevices, you feel a sense of thrill and discomfort, as I could imagine those who felt back in World War I, which is why the ship was built. However, the ship wasn't finished until 1920, so it was never used for its intended purpose, which was to transport troops. The ship was eventually sold to a rum runner during the Prohibition, where the ship was forced to run aground in a powerful 1926 hurricane. Today, I believe the Sapona's purpose is more valuable than ever. She's a home for tropical fish in our beautiful ocean, an outlet for thrill seekers, and a common interest amongst boaters seeking adventure in the Bahamas, which is ultimately what brings us all together. So we decided to make a little run down south in order to do some fishing. But on the way, I noticed we ran over some coral heads, so I decided to turn around, hop in the water real quick, and sure enough, as soon as I got in, I saw some antennas sticking out, which means that we hit the jackpot. Here's why. So we're looking for fishing spots right now. We don't really have any numbers here in Bimini just because we don't really fish too much here. However, on the other hand, today is different. Today we are going after something. I don't know what we're gonna catch, but we're just gonna keep on idling around until we find something that looks good. And if we think something's good, we're gonna drop down and see if we can catch a fish. So I was deep dropping originally. We weren't catching anything. And then I realized I had to hand the rod over to Stephanie in order to get a bite.
Yeah, it's that good luck charm, man. I'm super excited because I have never deep dropped here in Bimini, and I wonder what it is. Like, what to expect, right?
There's no telling. Not a very big bite. It wasn't a very big bite. It was small.
It was.
So I'm thinking
Like a snapper. I'm thinking some type of snapper.
I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to sound dumb.
Whatever, I can sound dumb.
What do we got?
What
do you think? I would say something, but I can't see anything down there.
Oh, it came off!
Oh.
It's a tile fish.
It's a little tile fish. Can you get him? Can she get him?
I
got him! There we go.
What a pretty looking fish.
That thing is beautiful. That is baby tile fish right there.
That is.
That thing is so small.
Right?
How about that?
They need to make a nail color this color. It's like really pretty.
Now he's turning green. Check that out.
Yeah, what?
I have never seen something like that before. He was just vibrant purple and now he's green.
Oh, that's a bite. Oh, this is fighting. What's
Fighting, huh?
What is it? It's coming to the surface.
Well, we literally just went from like 700 feet to 150 feet. It looks like something nice. Oh, there's a shark after it is what it was. Crank, crank, crank. Look at that. Look, look, look. Look at the shark going after him.
It's a triggerfish.
Hey, I'll keep it. We used to consider them a not so sought after fish just because growing up fishing in the Keys, people would always throw these things back. I don't understand why, because that right there is one of the best tasting fish in the ocean.
Resort World Marina. We are under a no-name contender for Clay Cower.
So what do you think?
This is nice. After a long day of fishing, swimming through the Sapona, like, how nice is it to jump in some fresh water and just relax?
It does not get any better here, specifically at the resort. I mean, we love being on the boat. However, at the end of the day, it's just so nice to come back looking forward to something. And in our case, it's staying here at the resort. I mean, there's multiple pools, there's multiple restaurants. Not to mention the property is just beautiful. There's beaches that line the entire west side of the island. And it's just so small, it's so quaint, and you can basically hit everything all in one day, which is what I really, really enjoy. Something I know that Stephanie really enjoys
is
the casino.
Casino!
which is really unique here.
We don't get casino time in the Keys. So coming away and having this vacation, and at the end of the night, having a chance to roll the dice and win some money.
Stephanie loves craps.
Yeah, I do.
So, not to mention the marina, it's absolutely amazing. Every single dock is a floating dock, so if you're very weary about your boat sitting overnight, you don't have to worry about tides. I mean, literally every single slip is in tip-top shape. What's great is you can come over here on a ferry. You don't even have to have a boat, which is great.
Or a cruise ship.
Yeah, or a cruise ship.
Yeah.
However, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna enjoy the pool. We're gonna go have some dinner. Like we mentioned, we're gonna hop back on the boat tomorrow, take you guys to Honeymoon Harbor, and cook up some lunch.
So here we are, day 2. Just got both anchors on the boat here. And the reason why is because I want to make sure it's double secure, because we're going to be getting off onto that beach back there. We're gonna be grilling up some fish. I'm so excited because if this doesn't scream paradise, I do not know what does. But we're switching it up today because I'm actually gonna be the one that's cooking. So this is a first for Life by the Bow. This is gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna go either really, really well or really, really bad. So this should get interesting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook it about a minute each side. I hope it tastes good. I just flipped over the first piece and that looks delicious. All right, moment of truth.
This is the moment of truth. I can't get Clay to cook. So the fact that he cooked today, I'm super proud of him. But let's see if it tastes good. That's the real test.
Hopefully it tastes terrible. That way I never have to cook again. And good? Mm-hmm. Really, or are you just saying that? Mm-hmm. It's good?
It is really good.
How's the sweet Thai chili?
I don't know if I like the sweet Thai chili, but
You like the trigger?
I like the fish. Yes, it tastes really good. Man, what a beautiful day. Like, this location where we're at is absolutely gorgeous with the rocks, the scenery, as you guys have seen. Bimini is just one of our favorite places to go. From the resort to this beach, it doesn't get any better than that. So.
Well, my cooking, it gets better, my cooking.
Yeah, your cooking was pretty good. But we're gonna go feed the stingrays. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys next week on Wednesday.
Thank you guys so much.